Piss off then. What?
Yeah, he's going to send someone off.
After they're just giving it. Goes off.
Still in the goal. Now what?
Goes off. That's hard. Yeah.
What?
The controversy surrounding the recent clash between Manchester United and Leeds United has taken a dramatic turn after VAR reportedly accepted a critical error that influenced the outcome of the 2-1 encounter. What should have been remembered as a fiercely contested rivalry match has now been overshadowed by officiating inconsistencies that have sparked outrage among fans, pundits, and players alike. The match itself carried high expectations, given the historic rivalry between the two sides. Both teams came into the game with intensity and urgency, knowing that every point matters at this stage of the season. The atmosphere was electric, and the stakes were incredibly high, making the eventual controversy even more damaging to the integrity of the result. From the opening whistle, Manchester United asserted their dominance with controlled possession and quick attacking transitions. Leeds United, however, remained disciplined, pressing high and attempting to disrupt United's rhythm. The early exchanges were balanced, with both teams creating half-chances that hinted at an explosive encounter. The breakthrough came when Manchester United capitalized on a defensive lapse by Leeds. A well-worked move resulted in a clinical finish that sent the home crowd into celebration. It was a goal that reflected United's attacking quality and composure in front of goal. Leeds United responded with determination, pushing forward and testing United's defensive structure. Their persistence paid off when they managed to equalize through a swift counterattack. The goal injected renewed energy into the match, setting the stage for a dramatic second half. As the game progressed, tensions began to rise. Challenges became more aggressive, and both teams showed signs of frustration. The referee was kept busy, issuing warnings and attempting to maintain control over the increasingly heated contest. The turning point of the match came in the second half when a controversial decision involving VAR dramatically shifted the momentum. Manchester United were awarded a goal under circumstances that immediately raised questions among Leeds players and supporters. Leeds United players protested vigorously, arguing that there had been a clear infringement in the build-up to the goal. Despite their appeals, the referee allowed the goal to stand following a brief VAR review, a decision that would later be scrutinized intensely. At the time, VAR's involvement was expected to provide clarity and fairness. However, the lack of a detailed explanation left many observers confused. The replay angles shown during the broadcast only fueled the debate, as they appeared to support Leeds' claims of an error. Manchester United, meanwhile, took full advantage of the situation. With the scoreline now in their favor, they shifted their approach, focusing on maintaining possession and controlling the tempo of the game. Leeds United refused to back down, continuing to push forward in search of another equalizer. Their attacking efforts were relentless, but United's defense held firm under pressure, denying Leeds any clear-cut opportunities. The final whistle confirmed the 2-1 victory for Manchester United, but the result was immediately met with controversy. Fans and analysts began dissecting the key moments of the match, particularly the VAR decision that had such a significant impact. In the aftermath, discussions intensified across social media platforms and sports networks. Many questioned whether VAR had once again failed to deliver on its promise of eliminating clear and obvious errors. The situation escalated further when reports emerged that VAR officials had internally acknowledged a mistake in the decision-making process. This admission added a new layer of controversy to an already heated debate. According to sources, the error stemmed from a misinterpretation of the rules or a failure to properly assess the available footage. Regardless of the cause, the acknowledgement of the mistake raised serious concerns about the reliability of VAR. For Leeds United, the admission was a bitter pill to swallow. The team felt that they had been unfairly denied a fair result, and a sense of injustice was palpable among players and fans. Manchester United, on the other hand, found themselves in a difficult position. While they secured the 3 points, the manner of the victory left a cloud hanging over their performance. The role of VAR in modern football has been a topic of debate since its introduction. While it was designed to reduce human error, incidents like this highlight its limitations and the challenges associated with its implementation. Critics argue that VAR has introduced a new set of problems, including delays, lack of transparency, and inconsistent decision-making. This incident serves as a prime example of those concerns. Supporters of VAR, however, maintain that the technology is still evolving and that occasional errors are inevitable. They believe that improvements can be made to enhance its effectiveness and reliability. The governing bodies of football are now under pressure to address these issues and restore confidence in the system. Calls for greater transparency and accountability have grown louder in the wake of this controversy. One of the key demands is for clearer communication between referees, VAR officials, and the public. Providing detailed explanations for decisions could help reduce confusion and build trust. Another suggestion is the implementation of stricter protocols for VAR reviews, ensuring that all relevant angles and evidence are thoroughly examined before a final decision is made. The psychological impact of such decisions on players should not be underestimated. For Leeds United, the sense of injustice could affect their morale and performance in subsequent matches. Manchester United, meanwhile, must navigate the challenge of maintaining focus and momentum despite the surrounding controversy. The players will need to block out the noise and concentrate on their objectives. Fans play a crucial role in shaping the narrative of such incidents. The passionate reactions from both sets of supporters have amplified the debate and kept the issue in the spotlight. Pundits and former players have also weighed in, offering their perspectives on the incident. Many have criticized the handling of the VAR decision, calling for immediate reforms. The media coverage of the controversy has been extensive, with headlines highlighting the admitted error and its implications for the sport. The incident has become a talking point across the footballing world. As the debate continues, it is important to consider the broader implications for the integrity of the game. Incidents like this can undermine confidence in officiating and the fairness of competition. The Premier League, as one of the most watched leagues in the world, has a responsibility to uphold the highest standards of officiating. Ensuring the effectiveness of VAR is a key part of that responsibility. This incident may serve as a catalyst for change, prompting a review of current practices and the introduction of new measures to prevent similar errors in the future. Technology, while beneficial, is not infallible. The human element remains a critical factor in decision-making, and striking the right balance is essential. Training and support for VAR officials are crucial in minimizing errors. Continuous improvement and learning from past mistakes can help enhance the system. The importance of consistency cannot be overstated. Fans and players expect decisions to be applied uniformly, regardless of the teams involved or the context of the match. Inconsistencies in VAR decisions can lead to frustration and a sense of injustice, as seen in this case. Addressing these issues is vital for the credibility of the sport. The relationship between referees and VAR officials is another area that requires attention. Effective communication and collaboration are essential for accurate decision-making. The use of technology in football is likely to continue evolving. Innovations and advancements could help address some of the current limitations of VAR. However, technology alone cannot solve all problems. A holistic approach that includes improved training, communication, and accountability is needed. The reaction from Leeds United's management has been one of disappointment and frustration. They have called for an explanation and assurances that such errors will not be repeated. Manchester United's management has taken a more measured approach, focusing on the team's performance while acknowledging the controversy. Players from both sides have expressed their views, with Leeds players particularly vocal about the perceived injustice. The incident has also sparked discussions about the role of referees and the pressures they face in high-stakes matches. Refereeing is a challenging job, and mistakes are inevitable. However, the introduction of VAR was meant to reduce such errors, making this incident particularly concerning. The timing of the error, in a crucial moment of the match, has amplified its impact. Key decisions can often determine the outcome of games, making accuracy essential. The fan's perspective is equally important. Many feel that the spirit of the game is being compromised by controversial decisions and lack of clarity. Social media has played a significant role in amplifying the debate, with clips and analyses circulating widely. The incident has also reignited discussions about potential alternatives or improvements to the current VAR system. Some have suggested limiting VAR's involvement to only the most clear-cut decisions, reducing its influence on the flow of the game. Others advocate for greater involvement of on-field referees, allowing them to make final decisions after reviewing footage themselves. The balance between technology and human judgment remains a central issue in this debate. As the footballing community reflects on this incident, the focus must be on learning and improving. Mistakes, while unfortunate, can provide valuable lessons that contribute to the evolution of the sport. The admission of error by VAR officials, while controversial, is a step towards accountability. Acknowledging mistakes is essential for building trust and ensuring that corrective measures are implemented. The coming weeks will be crucial in determining how this issue is addressed by the authorities. Fans and stakeholders will be watching closely, expecting meaningful action and improvements. The integrity of football depends on fair and accurate officiating. Ensuring this must remain a top priority. As the season progresses, both Manchester United and Leeds United will look to move forward from this incident. However, the memory of this controversial match will likely linger, serving as a reminder of the challenges facing modern football. In the end, the game is about passion, competition, and fairness. Upholding these values is essential for the continued growth and success of the sport. This incident, while unfortunate, has highlighted the need for ongoing improvement and vigilance. The journey towards perfect officiating may be unattainable, but striving for excellence is a goal worth pursuing. Football, as a global sport, deserves nothing less than the highest standards of fairness and integrity. The lessons learned from this match could shape the future of VAR and its role in the game. Ultimately, the hope is that such controversies will become less frequent, allowing the focus to return to the beauty of the sport itself.